I want to talk to you today about MS and the fears that we might have about our diagnosis. So, either you think you have MS or you've already been diagnosed and you have a lot of fears around that, or you've been diagnosed for some time and maybe your fears have subsided, but I want to let you know that you don't have to be fearful because you can heal. And you might have quite a few symptoms. It might be brain fog. You might have trouble walking. You might have speech impediments. You might have hearing loss. You might have joint pain, which is associated with MS quite a bit. You might have eye issues or vision difficulties. You might have balance issues. You might have MS hugs. You might have muscle pain. You might have muscle spasms. You might have Hermita's sign, which is something that I had. You might have brain fog. You might have stomach issues. In fact, you might have another condition. And I'm going to tell you that 40% of adults in the US have more than one chronic disease. So you could have a lot of issues, but I'm here to tell you that you can heal yourself. These are fears that I had when I was diagnosed. I had a lot of sadness. I had a fear that my husband was going to have to take care of me for the rest of my life in a wheelchair. I also had a fear that I wouldn't be able to walk or run ever again, in the next 5 years down the road. I also feared that I would lose my friends. I feared that I would be stuck in my house. I feared that I would be bedridden. I feared that I would have to live in a wheelchair for the rest of my life or handicap accessible house or home. I feared that I couldn't take vacations that I wanted to take. I feared that I couldn't go on just simple day trips where stairs are required. I had a lot of fears. And I'm here to tell you that you don't have to have fear because you need to know that you can heal yourself. You've got total power. And I'm also here to tell you, you don't have to heal yourself. You have free will over your body and over your life. If you want MS to get the best of you, it can. But most of us don't want that to happen. You can heal yourself. I also want to tell you this, and I went over this a little bit in my last podcast, but we've been conditioned to think that doctors are the know-all. This is how I was conditioned. I thought when I was diagnosed, I'm going to do whatever the doctor tells me. I was so naive to know that we have the power within us to heal ourselves. Nobody can heal us but us. But we just need to know how to do that. So it's nutrition. We need to eat the right foods to heal our bodies. It's exercise and movement. We have to move our bodies daily, if possible. It's self-care. We need to learn how to de-stress and take care of ourselves. And we need to learn how to let go. We need to learn how to heal any mental illnesses or past traumas. This can be done. It's more than possible because I've done all of this and I've healed all of my symptoms. And it doesn't matter if you're in a wheelchair today, because look at Dr. Terry Walls, because she healed herself out of a wheelchair. And when I saw her TED Talk, man, I was so enlightened. I was on cloud 9. And because I had an attitude adjustment and I had a feeling of joy and hope, and I had faith that I was going to reverse my symptoms. And I reversed every single one. And you all have that ability too. I want you to take the power back. I want you to start diving in and educating yourself on how to do that. If you don't use somebody like me, I'm a health coach and I help people reverse all their symptoms. And they can if they follow my program. But you can also go to a functional medical practitioner. You can also go to a holistic doctor. You can also go to, gosh, there's even chiropractors that can help you. There's more chiropractors out there that know more about diet than your Western doctor does. So take back your power. You don't have to take that MS drug that your doctor prescribed to you. And it's in the last podcast. You don't need it. You don't need it. But if you want to take it, you can. You know, we all have our own beliefs. And I was so happy to find out that I did not have to take drugs to heal myself. I believe that we are not meant to take drugs forever. We have everything given to us that can heal us. We can go to the farmer's market. We can go to grocery stores and get the foods that we need to heal. We can exercise. We don't have to go to a gym. We can just walk around the neighborhood for a mile every day. That is really good for you. You can take care of yourself better. You can mitigate your stress. You can also heal all your past traumas. It's possible. And if you need help doing that, hire a health coach. A health coach is just like a coach in football or any other coach in sports or a life coach. They hold you accountable and they give you all the tools and the actions that you need to take little by little so you can get there, so you can get back to health. And that's what I do. So if you need help, stop struggling. Reach out. Your health is more important than anything, because if you don't have your health, it's hard to enjoy anything else. And how can you be the person that you're meant to be when you don't feel good and you can't contribute to the rest of the world and you can't have those friendships and go to those parties and go to those social events when you don't feel good? You deserve to get your health back. So I hope I put this belief system in your mind, because you do. You have total power. I know lots of people who have reversed their MS symptoms. I'm just one. Reach out to me if you want some other people that can talk to you as well. So take your power back and start learning how to reverse your symptoms